I'm going to start another painting. Miss Zula. She is from, let me get you a picture of it here. She is from the coloring book pages. I created her a few months back at the beginning of our COVID quarantine to make free coloring pages for people. Anyway, there are coloring pages on my website if you want to check it out. But anyway, so Ms. Zula is kind of groovy. I liked her. She looks kind of mysterious, like a tarot card. And I do have tarot cards in mind, but that's a big project, so we're just going to start with Miss Zula, and we'll just call her that. She is symmetrical. She was created on the computer and is fairly symmetrical with a few things that are not, like her eyebrows. You know, they're not symmetrical, and a few other things. So anyway, I've gotten her onto the canvas. The canvas has a base on it, which was the leftover paint from my last painting. That's my last painting. That's the leftover paint. Just kind of put on there in a nice light way. And then to translate her, you can see, if I zoom in, oops, there we go. If I zoom in, you can see there's some lines there. So she's been separated by these lines. I drew a grid, in other words. It's a big grid, like this is the size of one of the blocks. And so then I just made sure that I kind of filled the blocks the same way to keep things level here. So for instance, just above her nose, just above the beginning of her nose is the center. So here is the center line right here. So I just kept drawing. I didn't stick to it purposely. That happens with art. You know, you see something, you draw something, you think it's great. Excellent. You know, it's generally better the next time you do it. I know you hate to hear that, because sometimes we feel like, oh, it was so hard to get to this place, but really, that was a cool thing to draw, but I think that this one is looking even better, as you'll see later on, as the painting gets more created. I've also got, to show you somewhere, here, this is going to be the color palette. This is another computer generated image. Well, it's a digital painting that I created, and then I took the original digital painting and I used some generative filters to get a new colorway on it. And if I zoom in here, it's really, really interesting. I really like how the lines are all different colors. I think I'm going to keep some of the line in her, but I'd like to make it kind of feel a little bit like this, and I'm going to use this as my color palette. So that's it for today. I've got my drawing done. I'm going to work on my palette and maybe get some paint onto the paper, onto the canvas. And we'll see you another time. Thanks for checking it out. Bye.